Hi everyone! I'm so excited to be finally making a video. It has been 3 weeks since I posted my last video. Not because I was being lazy, but I actually got COVID and I just recovered last weekend. But it was kind of too late to post a video. I was kind of upset because I had a lot of different ideas. For that time, I was gonna go to like my favorite nursery in Sacramento. I was gonna do a nursery in Livermore that my boyfriend's grandma used to work at, but I couldn't do that. I was also gonna do some seed starting, but I couldn't get the seeds from the store. So today is kind of gonna be a weird one because it's not really all that thought out. It's more of I have a lot of things that I need to do, like a lot of I guess house plant chores. There are some few things I need to do outside in the garden, but it's very windy, like really windy, and I don't really feel like going out in the cold, and I don't want to have soil get all up my nose and in my eyes. So that kind of depends on if I'm feeling it after doing this stuff. So I have a list of things that I wanted to do. They're mostly houseplant related because I'm getting back into houseplants, and I need to take care of the houseplants that I have right now to justify buying more. So that's kind of like in the stage right now. I have this new plant shelf that my mom gave me. She has she had 2 of these, but she gave me one because she downsized a lot of her plants. So I finally set it up, but I need to organize how I want the plant set up. I like, this is kind of like my favorite part of plants, like house plants, is like doing like the little chores. I just think it's like really like therapeutic for me. So hopefully it like inspires someone to also want to clean out their plants, because I'm sure if you have plants and it's like the winter months, you're not checking them as often because you don't need to water them. So like there's like little things that are piling up on your list that you need to do, but maybe you guys could do some plant chores with me as you watch this video. So yeah, I'm just gonna start. I have this very sad monstera that I've had for like a year. I recently cut a lot of the leaves off that were like damaged, and it's just left with this one leaf. It's super sad looking. I think I cut it too much, and then I don't know who knocked it over. My boyfriend says he thinks he knocked it over, but it could have been the dog, and it fell out of the pot and all the soil came out. So I need to give it new soil, and then I'm probably gonna fertilize it. I know you're not supposed to fertilize plants when it's not in the growing season. However, I just think this one needs a little help. If this plant doesn't make it, I did take a propagation of it. I don't know if you can see, like right here, I took a propagation, and then it's on that shelf, so hopefully something happens. Some sort of roots and new growth come of it. If not, I'll just get a new one. I know that sounds so sad. Okay, I should have wore white, but I wanted to feel cozy, and this is like my coziest outfit. So I got this like planting mat thing, and I'm gonna use it so that not so much soil gets on the ground. I actually should have got the bigger one of these, but it didn't have this like cute print on it, and I wanted the print, so it's kind of tiny, but whatever. Plants on here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm like continuing one. This is one plant, and then this is one. So let's see if I can get this kind of situated. think that's like how I want it. So I'm just gonna like add more soil. For a little plant, I've had it for like a year. My mom bought it for me at Trader Joe's, and I thought it was so cute and I loved it. And it's so funny because when I first started collecting plants, this plant was so hard to get. Like, it was like, you could only get it online, and it was hundreds of dollars. I haven't said the name of the plant, but Monstera deliciosa. But now it's like everywhere. It's in Walmart, it's in Home Depot for like 20 bucks, 20 or 30 bucks. Of course, when you get it from those places, sometimes they don't look that great. But Trader Joe's has them sometimes, and they're a pretty good price. They're like $15. I think that's how much this one was. And it was in a lot better shape when I got it. I brought it along with me to Texas when I lived there for a few months. And it honestly didn't do that great there. And then I brought it back, and it went through, you know, a trauma coming back. And then when I moved in with my boyfriend and his mom, I didn't really have a spot for my plants. So it was kind of like I put it in the corner and like tried not to think about it, because it made me like a little like sad because I couldn't give it a lot of light, and you know. So now that I have like a proper space, I am really gonna try and take care of this baby. I want it to be like a plant that is like kind of like the before and after, you know, like, oh, it looked like crap before, but look at it now, it's freaking glorious. So hopefully I could do that. I basically just put all new soil. It's like what I use for my houseplants. It's black gold. It's really good soil. It's pretty expensive. And then I'm going to fertilize it right now. It just has this one leaf, which is like super floppy. So hopefully something can happen from it. Yeah, so I'm gonna fertilize it right now. So I just use this Espoma organic fertilizer. You can get this online, obviously, and I think I've gotten it at like Ace Hardware. You're gonna have to get it at like one of those like spots. You can't really get it at like Home Depot or Lowe's. Maybe Lowe's actually, but shake well prior to mixing with water. Mix at a rate of 1/2 cup per quart of water. It's best to add concentrate and then add water. I kind of don't do all that. I think I do put in a water bottle. I've done that before. I just have these water bottles that my boyfriend drinks out of them, or like I'll drink out of them, and then I kind of forget about them. So this is 500 milliliters. How much is that in a quart? Let's see. So it's 1/2 quart. So 500 milliliters is about 1/2 quart. So if I do 1/4 cup of this, then it'll be fine. And also, like, measuring what you don't need to measure, whatever. So I just do, yeah, 1/4 cup into a bottle of water. And I have this other water that I will add to it. And then mix it up. This stuff kind of stinks, but whatever. Try to bring this baby back to life. So I had it in this spot originally. And put it back in it. And then water it pretty well. That took the whole water bottle because like none of it drained in, so I think that is enough water. This plant pot also came with a stand. I got this at can't remember if it was Marshall. I think it was Marshall's. Marshall's I get a lot of luck with finding plant pots, but it's super cute. Like you just stick it on that. And look at it, super cute. It looked a lot better when it was full of life. But I had made this moss pole last weekend for this monstera. It doesn't need it right now really because it has no leaves to trail, but I'm still gonna just put it in the pot just as, I guess, like a vision board for the plant that you will get as big enough to go on this moss pole. I had actually started filming a video on how to make this, but I was just not happy with it, so maybe I'll redo it and yeah, but I wasn't happy with it, so I didn't post it. Typically it would be leaned against this and this leaf would not look so sad and it'd be up a little more. Maybe I can kind of wrap it around like that. Oh geez. Okay. Yeah, God, it looks so sad. Okay, this is, yeah, we'll just go with it. Okay. I'll put it there. Okay, so now let me take a look at what else I wanted to pot up. And this one needs a bigger pot. I can just tell needs a bigger pot. This one's looking pretty sad too. I think these are the only two that I'm gonna pot up. This is a little mini moss pole I made for it. This one's just looking really sad. Like, does it need to be potted up or is it just sad looking? I don't think it does actually. Okay. This plant looks really sad. The leaves are just really tiny. They're like a quarter of the size that they're supposed to be. And it's kind of leggy. And then the new growth is looking a little dysfunctional. And then the soil is really wet. So I'm gonna kind of look at the root system. Any root rot on the roots, so that's good. I think I'm gonna cut this side off just because nothing's really happening with it, and if I don't need to expend energy to it, then I don't want to. It leaves this kind of sad side. I'm definitely going to propagate after here. Oh, okay, we're gonna do it right there. And then I think I'm gonna put this one in a smaller pot just because, like, that's not that many roots. I mean, I guess I could put it back in there, but I don't have to then. So I'm gonna cut this little stem off just because I don't need it. And then I'm gonna find a nice terracotta pot that is perfect size for this so that I could get good flow going through. I mean, I feel like that honestly could work. But it's pretty tiny. pretty tiny. I don't really have any pots for it. This pot, I wanted to plant it in terracotta, but I think I might just do this one. Like, that looks cute. Whatever. So I'm not gonna use this soil. This is the part that I cut off. I'm gonna put that in the pot that it was originally in. And then I'm not gonna use this soil because it's very wet, and I only want some good vibes. Good soil. So do this. I think I'm also gonna fertilize this one too. Maybe I can get like a little stick. I have a skewer somewhere that I got from one of the plants, and I'm just gonna let this flower off and stick it there and kind of wrap. Maybe if I could find like an extra clippy on the plant to like kind of a plant clip to clip it on. But I think that looks good for the time being. Kind of maneuver that. I don't think it smells all that bad. Like, people say it smells really bad, but I think it just smells a little off. I think the neem oil smells worse. I have a saucer for this pot somewhere. I just don't know where it is. So we're gonna use this. So yeah, done with that one. Put it right here. And then this one needs a new home. I'm trying to be gentle and pull this out. It's really in there. So you kind of see it like made a square, or it's made a square. I'm gonna take as much of the soil off. And I'm probably just gonna put this in a plastic pot. Yeah. You're not really supposed to be repotting right now because it's winter and it's like too much stress on the plant. But keeping them in this and ignoring them is adding to my stress, and I'm pretty sure it's still stressing out the plant. It has an old plant in it. It was cat grass. So I'm just gonna take it off. And I know you're supposed to clean out the pots before you use them, but yeah, that's definitely bigger than that. But I'm lazy. I'm not gonna do that. And there wasn't any disease in this plant, or affecting this plant. It just died because my cats kept eating it, which is why I grew it. I actually have another one of these that I took a cutting from this plant, and it is so cute. And I think I'm actually gonna pop one out today too. It feels good. I got this plant when it was still kind of hard to find and a little on the pricier side. Now I feel like I've seen it in like Home Depot and Lowe's, but it is the philodendron silver sword, and it's the more slender looking one. I think it can get pretty wide leaf if you let it, like if you gave it a pole to attach to. But I kind of don't like that look for this plant, so I've just been like kind of keeping it in smaller pots. But I need to take care of this one because I really like it. The leaves are looking a little sad. That's why I had originally propagated it. But grab another saucer. And then my little fertilizer mixture. Give it some water. because it is winter. It doesn't need a lot of water right now. I'm just watering it to give it a little boost of fertilizer, and also to see like the pockets of soil that need to be filled. So now look at her. So cute. I love the silver leaves of this plant. I think it's like one of my favorites. But that one is potted up. Probably won't need to be potted up again until summer, late spring. I have this one, and I think I might put the other silver plant in here just because why not? And I'm also kind of out of plant I was talking about. Isn't it so cute? It's like perfect. This was cut from right here of this plant. So I think that's like, that is enough leaf or enough fruit for it. And oh, it looks so cute. Okay. My cat is on the little table right here that I have, and she has soil all over it. It's very cute. She's a planty cat. She is always around me when I'm potting stuff up or when I'm playing with my plants. My boyfriend likes to say she's like right here. Loves soil, loves plants. Don't drink that, please don't drink that. I'm making sure she doesn't drink that like fertilizer water because she likes drinking the water from in the saucer, but I think she smelt it right now and realized that that is not water, or not water that smells good at least. If she could go outside, she would. She loved, like, whenever I'm outside in the garden, she's just out the window looking, and then when I give her a little attention, she starts meowing because she thinks I'm gonna let her out, but I'm not gonna let her out. Like, what the hell? She is not a kitty of the streets. She is a kitty who likes to be inside, laying on a heating pad. She likes her meals. She likes to graze. She likes cuddles. She's obsessed with my boyfriend. Like, I'm the one who saved her and like brought her over to him, and she loves him more than me. It's true. But she's a very friendly kitty. Like, she's like probably the most laid back cat I've ever had. Like, she can be in the car. She doesn't care. I mean, after a while in the car, she'll meow, but like she will like. She don't care. She travels. She could go to like another person's house and like she'll be like scared at first, obviously, but like she'll be fine. She's the only cat that I've had that has moved with me. We went on a road trip to Texas, and then when we came back, road trip to California, and then she would be in the hotel. She would be chilling. Yeah, she's a good traveler kitty. Oh my god, this is so freaking cute. Look at that. Ah, okay. I'm gonna give it a little bit of this water. Just to see air pockets. I don't think there's any. Yeah. And then, so now I have this like, air on my face. I have this like propagation thing that I took, and I'm just gonna cut propagation, and then I'll just label it here like that, and I'm gonna stick it in. Well, I'll stick it in this water that I had for the silver sword that I just potted up. I think that is all the potting up I have to do. So I'm just like clean this area a little bit, and then I will reorganize this, and you guys can watch probably in a sped up manner because I don't think anyone is interested in, well, I don't know. It depends on if I talk or not. But I'm just gonna clean up this area. This is my plant shelf. Don't focus on me. And I am thinking I shouldn't put the plant lights right here because it's glass. That kind of freaks me out. I should probably put them right here because it's like this plasticky vinyl kind of thing. I don't really know, but I'm gonna attach the lights up here, so that means this space needs to be clear for my trays, and yeah, so then this and this and this could be used for plant storage. The bottom is kind of like planty things like rocks and like decorative plant pots and propagation stuff, so I want to keep that, but maybe I'll like consolidate it a little bit just so it looks nicer. Maybe I can put more space or use it for more things down there, but for now I think I'm just going to take a lot of the big stuff off and then reorganize it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Here, right here, start taking off stuff. Isn't that so cute? I could just imagine this holding these beautiful sunflowers that I had bought. I bought the seeds from Johnny Seeds. They're like called plum something sunflowers, but I think this would look really cute. I'll put a picture of what they look like when they're in bloom. I just imagine this on a summer day on the table filled with sunflowers, and it was only $8 at Goodwill, and it's from World Market, so this is at least $30. I couldn't find the exact one, but that's how much they were pricing, something like that. This is a Pelia that I've had for the longest time. It's not getting rid of it, even though it looks very sad. These are like some eucalyptus seed pods that I took from work. I wanted to see if I can grow them, so maybe we'll try that in a video. My alocasia black velvet. It's been through a lot, and it's still kicking. This is my pride and joy. I don't know the name of it. Monstera staphylococcana. It's variegated. It's very cute. I'm obsessed with it. I got it for like $80 on Steve's Leaves. And now they have it for like $30 because now you can get it more places. So this is the Snow Queen pothos that I got. But I still like it, but I wish it stayed more white. Like, oh, let me get closer. Like, look at that. This variation is a lot more white than like, I don't know, maybe it's picking up white in the video, but it looks more yellowy in real life. But I do want another one of those. My cactus, Thanksgiving cactus, I need to take the blooms off, but they're very cute. I got these at Food Max, and the reason why I got them was because I was looking for this Thanksgiving cactus. But like, look at that pot, so cute. It has these little like, I guess like dots on them, and then this one says mason jar. Can't really see it, but I thought they were really cute, and I didn't expect to find that at Food Max. Then I have this Rhaphidophora tetrasperma that's also been through a lot. I've taken lots of cuttings from it, and it's still alive, so whatever. I also have it in this very cute, let me bring it over, pot that I got from Marshall's. It's white, but it has like this cute like design on it. I like things like this because it's like clean looking, but there's some sort of texture added to it, so it looks not just plain. And then I think I might just keep these up here for now. Yeah, so let's kind of start. I'm gonna start by putting the lights on or figuring out how to do that.